Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to PSGL FE for another round, specifically round 4 of 6 in the championship. My name is Leon as per usual, and for tonight it is just myself doing a solo com. For once I've been with Jamie 2905 for the first 2 weeks, and then Drebe last week, and this week I'm on my own. So yeah, good to be back, I suppose. We're at the track of Belgium, pretty much the longest track on the calendar. My nemesis track. A few people like it, a few people don't, like me. But yeah, quickly, as everyone is starting to set their laps on all different sets of tyres, I will go through the standings. I haven't been given them, so you may have to give me a minute or two to find them. Hold on. If someone does have them, throw them. I need them. Everyone's starting the laps. Sorry, I'm not really commentating on the thing at the moment. I'm trying to get the standings up. It's lovely. I've not been given the driver's standings. Well, the constructors are. Meanwhile, the drivers isn't. From, is there any way you can send me the standings, lad? Welcome anyway. I can tell you guys the constructors. I can't tell you the drivers because I haven't got them. So Grumpy and Cablo lead with 37 points. Grumpy isn't here today. Cablo is. Lordy and Betrayer are on 27. Dano and Cheeto on 25. From and Blue Mosquito on 23. AMS and OTP on 22. Powdy, Joel and Powdy, Aaron and Oogie, both teams are on 19. Game Freaker and Hulkenberg on 16. Big C and Jamie 905 on 13. And Morris Guy and Tej are on a staggering nil point. Yeah, they have nothing. No problem for him. No fish, just me. This party sets the first lap of the evening. There's been a few car changes. For example, I know Big C switched to a McLaren because of the numbers. As others who have changed, AMS is still in a Williams. I don't really know. Aha, thank you. So, driver standings. Leading is Cablo, even though he didn't even finish in Brazil. He's on 19 points. Grumpy on 18. Dano on 17. Joel and Lordy on 16. Blue Mosquito and Aaron on 13. AMS on 12. Jamie and Betrayer on 11. Hulkenberger, Frome and OTP are on 10. Cheetah on 8. Oogie and Game Freaker on 6. Powdy on 3. Big C on 2. And the remaining others are on 0. So very close. Yeah, basically the whole grid separated by 19 points. And there's 3 races, this one included, to go. Lordy's binned it already. He has. I haven't really paid much attention to that. Let's get off Big C. I think I've been on it for the whole of qualifying. Party's on quickest at the moment. Is in a Renault though, quite a nice car. What car is Fraglin? Meant to be in a Ferrari, he's in a Red Bull. He is in the Red Bull. Throw a wall. I believe it was JP made that up. Anyway, is he on a lap? No, Powdy. Nope. Game Freaker, nope. Oogie, no. Onto the podium has gone round at P1. Doing a very nice silhouette there. AMS is on a lap coming through Blanchimont, my worst corner. Bus stop, or was coming into the bus stop at high speeds, but now pits. Cheetah is up by 8 tenths on a set of softs, only 8 tenths. But anyway, coming up through the flat out section, flat out Blanchimont in the dry, doesn't actually take, oh he did take it flat. Coming out to the bus stop, chicane, breaks down, should be into second gear. Hits the apex of both corners nicely, a little bit back end shaky on the exit, and it is a 44.2. Not very bad, or not bad, from the Force India driver. QPR Beasts next on a lap. Opens the DRS and comes down the Kemmel Straight. Hasn't set a lap so far, so we'll keep on board with him. This goes to pull on, runs a little bit wide, but I don't think that's invalid. Sorry if I wasn't speaking then, I was just checking something. So as he comes through now, the third sector, all flat out, except for the final 2 corners, the chicane. What can he do? Is it going to be anything near Powdy's lap time? Braking now for the bus stop chicane. Hits the apex. It's actually quite hard to miss the apexes in my opinion, but comes up to the line. It will be a 34.5. Not too bad from QPR Beasts in the Sauber. Cheetah's decided to make his Pink Panther a lawnmower. Cablo has just started a lap. Aaron just starting a lap. So is Fraggle. The other Pink Panther's watching the other one mow the lawn. But actually, Blue Mosquito was about to finish his lap. What can he do in the Pink Panther? It is going to be a 44.1. Puts him 5th. Powdy is not on a lap. QPR Beast, no. Big C is. Blue Mosquito might be. Cheetah, I believe, has run out of fuel. Yes. Cablo is coming through P1, so we'll keep on board unless Oogie's closer. No. So we'll keep on board with Cablo as it comes through the intricate middle sector. Runs a little bit wide there. I don't know if he's up or not. A 44.4 is a second off the pace, and for the championship leader to be a second off the pace, that is fairly abysmal. So now as he comes up through Blanchimont, what can he do in the Scarlet Red Ferrari? Braking now for... oh, he broke for it. I think this is going to be the best lap so far. It will be a... no, a 43.4, just behind Powdy. And when I mean just behind, 15 thousandths of a second. Now, next I believe was Aaron. Rain. What? It might. There's a lot of people on the super softs. Could be rain. Not too sure. But anyway, Aaron breaking down now for the bus stop chicane. I believe this will put him around about ahead of Big C. No, it's actually just behind Big C. Next, I believe, was Fraggle. Oh, Fraggles actually missed his apex coming through the final corner. And that was invalid anyway. Get the stream shared out. Jamie coming up to the line goes only 9th. Oogie Azim is coming up for the 3rd sector now. Shell flags in sector 1. Oogie is breaking now. Oogie is on for a decent lap. What's it going to be? It's a 33. Why am I getting the 30s from? 43.9. Grid is rather separated this race compared to others, but it is Belgium. I believe it is the longest track, as Fraggles learning ways to cut the Belgium Grand Prix. Big say that thing improved. Aaron, no. Game, free kick around the final corner. What can he do? It is a 43.7, 5 thousandths ahead of Big C. That puts him 4th. As now I believe everyone's going to be pitting. To get the final runs going. So, is there anyone? I don't believe so. Fraggle's in, Dano's not really on a lap, OTP's not, Jamie's not. Yes, everyone is going into the pits ready for the final runs. I thought I just saw rain then, but it's not rain. Does anyone know if there is rain for the race? Because I'm not that handy of a person, I've not really checked the chat. Nothing has been said in the experience chat, so I have no clue if there's rain. And neither do any of yous, unless the only people who do know are the drivers. Every time I seem like... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Connor. Oh. I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny. Connor retires from qualifying. So, I was literally about to say, every time I've gone on board with Connor, he's either not facing the right way or not on the track. And obviously when I go on board with him, he retires. That is incredible. Connor, I'm going to forever remember that. Do it for the views. Right, so everyone's getting ready now for the final laps. Everyone's going to come out literally at the same moment at this point. As Cablo starts his final lap. We'll go on board with the championship leader, the number 60. That's not even 64. It's either 64 or 84. It's 84. Coming up, Eau Rouge and Radion. Now through the Kemmel Straight. DRS wide open. Will he be up in the first sector? I don't know. Let's go and check. Yes, he will by half a tenth, so he's already provisional pole, but he has got traffic. He has passed Powdy, but he does have Oogie in the way. Oogie now is impeding him, heavily impeding him. Oh, that's gonna cost him that. Ugi didn't really let him go. Oh, hello. Cablo's binned it on the exit of a route. Oh, that was someone else. He clipped the inside curve and went straight round into the barrier. I feel like I've got a curse today. Anyone I go on board was in a crash at this rate. So, anyone on a lap now? Yes, Fraggle is. Now let's see if Fraggle's... I don't even know if Fraggle's up on a lap. Fraggle is on a lap. So we'll see what Fraggle can do. Coming for the no-name corner. In a Red Bull, not the strongest car around here, to say the least. It's only strong in this middle sector as Cheetah retires down in 10th. I've got a feeling there is rain on the horizon with the amount of people on Super Softs. Now Fraggle's coming up to the end of Sector 2. This is now where the Red Bull will become virtually useless unless he's changed his downforce. One's very wide. Now this is basically all completely flat out until that bus stop chicane. All against the Red Bull. So he needs to hope that second sector has saved him, and he needs to try and gain as much time as possible through the bus stop chicane. Braking now for the bus stop chicane. Oh. Right, for the final corner, what can Fraggle do? It will be a 44-1. Okay, Connor, if it is in production, it's in production. Jamie's on a lap. Anyone closer to finishing one? Powdy is on a lap. QPR Beasts. Game Freak is not that far away. Oogie's just retired. I believe it's AMS next across the line. In the Williams. If he gets pole in the Williams, and disgrace on everyone else. But here he comes through, launch him up, flying at speeds over 200 miles an hour. It's not looking like it's that impressive of a lap time. Yeah. He's off into the barrier. That's what seems to be doing whenever I go on board with him. Now, Big C, is it be pole? No, it's fourth. Powdy, that's actually Jamie in front of him. No, Powdy. Oh, he's hit the wall! And he's still improved. QPR Beast, no, has backed off. Game Freaker. 6th. And that's it. That is it for qualifying. No. No, Jamie, everyone just seems to bin it whenever I go on board with them. So that's now AMS, Connor, and Cablo, who have all binned it whilst I've been on board with them. So this could be a decent race. And is there any rain? And to be fair, the whole grid's actually separated by 9/10, except for Dano and well, Dano was on a set of softs, and Lordy never actually set a lap time because he's binned it somewhere. So yeah, I'll go for the grid order. So Powdy is on pole, Cablo is second, so that is your front row. Cablo first in the championship. Puts himself on the front row. QPR Beast third, Big C fourth, Blue Mosquito fifth, Game Freaker sixth, Aaron seventh, Oogie is his mate, AMS ninth, and 10th is Fraggle. 11th Cheetah, 12th Jamie, 13th OTP, 14th Dano, and 15th Lordy. That is your grid. My predictions for the top three, put yours in the chat. My prediction for the top three will be, considering it may be... Actually, no, I'll wait to see if it's raining. There's no way everyone's got on the Super Softs. It's not raining. Nah, 'cause it's always like that. Quality sessions are always maniac. I was going to say maniatic, but that's not even a word. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about. I'm not here to talk about myself or my channel. So I don't know. I could do with a bit of spoilers. Very overcast. I don't know if there's rain. Can someone who's racing please say if there's rain? I've not had anyone say it's dry or wet. It's probably dry because it's boring. As we get ready for the formation lap. I'll wait to see if anyone actually says anything about rain. But if it was dry, not talking to you, fish. I've not even... Still not been told, so I'm going to have to say... Cabler to win. Powdy second. Big C third. If it's dry. Where's Warren Egg? Oh, Warren Egg left ages ago. But yeah, we're just going to have to guess, I guess. Guess, I guess. Great. Alright, so as we get ready for I do not know. Let's check the tyres. So everyone outside the top 10 is starting on softs and mediums, which means there's probably no rain. Shame. But as we get ready for the start of the Grand Prix. Actually, I'm going to keep on board with this angle. Got 3, 4, and 5 red lights. And away we go. It seems like Paddy's got off to a pretty good start. What about Cablo? Cablo, no. Going into turn 1. And Paddy seems to have got the lead. And it looks like QPR Beast has actually passed Cablo into turn 1. Slots have been behind, so everyone coming up Eau Rouge and Radion. Will anyone bin it on lap 1? No, they don't. So now on the run down to whatever this corner name is, I don't know. And that's Big C and I believe Blue Mosquito going very close together. And Aaron and Blue Mosquito now. Aaron able to hold it in and goes down the inside. They're now 3 abreast. Ooh. That was Game Freak in the background there, getting his nose almost chopped off. Grid seems all nice and compact. This is what we love to see. There is already a gap though from Aaron to Big C of already over a second. That isn't something we want to see. But yeah, well, this didn't happen here. I'm going to go back on board with Cablo. Cablo seems to be Rather close. Oh, he's upside down. What the bloody hell? He's upside down. Cablo's dead. Right, so we finished lap 1. Cablo has died. Literally. And everyone else continues. Championship leader upside down. On the exit of Sector 2. It's just my luck. I went on board with him and he bins it again. I don't know. Oh, and now Fraggle's out. And we're already down to 13. Gap seems to be a little bit messed up. That's Jamie messing up the, I don't even know what type of corner it is. Chicane? I don't know chicane. I don't even know what type of corner it is. Seems to be a little nice 3-car train here. Actually, I think that's more. Yeah, Aaron, Blue Mosquito, Game Freaker, and AMS is trying to stay in it. Right, so now as everyone coming through the flat out section, Aaron is going to be under pressure from Blue Mosquito. They're going to go side by side through Blanchimont. When I tried this, it ended up badly for me. But Blue Mosquito gets it. Watch out for Game Freaker. Tries it around the outside of both of them. Oh, please. Oh, if he gets this, what a move. He's got Aaron. Oh, but a bit wobbly on the back end, which allows Aaron back in. And DRS is now unable. They still go side by side into turn 1. Looks like Aaron has kept the move. But this has allowed a few more cars to get into the battle. Let's go on board with the front of the battle. Now Blue Mosquito's under pressure from literally everyone in behind. Aaron pulls to the outside of Blue. Blue won't really fight it, but Aaron does run wide to try and leave him room. Oh, Game Freaker with a nice little cut back on him. Game Freaker and Blue. Blue loses out in another position. Aaron's gone. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! AMS is out. Aaron's lost his wing. Blue's lost his wing. Oh Jesus Christ! What is going on here? Oh, what has this race turned into? 3 retirements on 3 laps. Yeah, this is experience. This is giving me flashbacks of Britain all over again. No, not Britain. Oh, come on. What was round 2? I forgot what round 2 was. Yeah, it's giving me flashbacks anyway. Whichever one there was a load of retirements, I believe it was Canada actually. Jamie closing in on Cheetah as Aaron and Blue will both pit. Jamie too far away, Game Freaker and Oogie Azim. Yeah, no one who's raced in this can pull the experience card now. Because this is experience. Let's go with Lordy's. Lordy's closing in on Jamie. Oh, Jamie! I think he's destined to try and replicate a Cablo there. Blue and him are battling. I don't know what happened there. Lordy's gaining on Jamie. And Dano's gaining on OTP. And that is Lordy down the inside of Jamie. And Jamie didn't really have much in that. As we have a... what is this? Is this a 5-car train? Yes, it is. All aboard the Pink Panther train. Oh, yellow flags set to what was happened. Oh, well. OTP has gone off. Probably on the exit of Radion. So that's now 6 people who have crashed. 3 retired. Oh no! Quick reactions from Big C. Oh my god. Game Freak has probably just found something in his pants. Sheet has gone off. Oh no, no! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh. Experience. There's no other word for it. What has this race turned into? At this rate, we're gonna have like no cars left. And the cheater's got wing damage, so basically it's a 7-way. That's basically it. I tell you what though, whenever I go on board with anyone, they seem to, or just anyone's in the camera shot, they seem to bin it. Because I was on board with Big C and ended up, it's KBR base going for a nice silhouette. Not even a silhouette, but you know what I mean. Game Freaking Aonugi's. It's now literally just a top 7 in their own class, and then from 8th down, it's another class. There's more yellow flags in sector 1. We need a corrupt restart. There's only 3 retirements. There's just been a lot of crashes. And speaking of the number 3, we have 2 3-car trains. There's Powdy Pits, so does Big C, so does Zim, so does Game Freaker. So Jamie takes the lead. Now, will anyone get the jump on anyone? Oh, unsafe release there from Powdy. Oh, that's a cheeky Shaky move there for Mugi Zoom on Game Freaker, but I think that's how it was anyway. So this is basically it now till the end. Everyone's on the right tyre. Well, except for the top. Oh, my voice just went. The top three. James seems to be holding his own. Dano seems to be doing alright, but isn't a merc, so it is quite understandable. This Cheetah's pitted once again for a set of softs. I think Cheetah may retire at some point. Lord is closing in on Jamie, but I don't think is close enough. No, not close enough, but he seems to be very close now. Will he go for it down the side of turn one? Well, bear in mind he hasn't pitted yet. Like, Dano has to pit. Lordy, too far away. No problem, Dre. Oh, Jamie makes a mistake. If anyone's got anything to talk about in the chat, also this 3-car train just continues to be a 3-car train. Yeah, Big C has taken quite a lot of time out of Party actually. Party was 6 seconds ahead. Oh, that's Dano literally pushing Lordy through. And to be fair, Powdy's actually not catching up to these top 3. And that is Lordy making an early dive. It's actually Big C sets the fastest lap. Keep your pieces retired. And Lordy's come out in P7. Not that far off the lead actually. 9 seconds. So Jamie still leads. Oh, never mind. I was just, I don't look for a second. Look back and Jamie spun round. It's just, there is some kind of curse with me. It's Belgium. I'm a curse. I am honestly a curse. The track hates me. Just. He's lost a good 6 seconds there, which will definitely hamper his time. He'll end up coming out possibly even behind blue with that spin. And definitely pits, because now his tyres will be one, so we'll go on board with the new leader, Dano. But he's the only person not to pit yet. And Jamie drops all the way down to ahead of blue. Okay. And Dano, that means Dano will come out around about it'll be ahead of Jamie but behind Lordy, I think. Oh, he's off. Oh, not. Oh. What the? Well, that was interesting. He's legged out. Oh, everything is going on today. Everything. Oh, hello. Draces have joined the commentary box. I don't know if I can get you. I believe I can actually get you in if you're speaking. So now Dano loses the lead. Why did you join the party? There's Big C swooping up P2. Yeah, nothing's really happening now. Let's get off the gap to leader. Fastest lap at the moment is Game Freaker, the only person to get into the 47s by a considerable chunk. And is, to be fair, I was going to say closing in on Dano, but Dano isn't really there. So I guess let's see how much of my curse really is there. And Dano has rejoined, but is still yet to pit and is down in P6 now. Yeah, so his race is well and truly over for anything competitive anyway. We're going to go on board Big C. Big C is closing the gap to Powdy, yeah, just noticed that. And there's yellow flags in sector 3. What's the yellow flag for? There's someone on off. More yellow flags in sector 3. Okay, they've gone. I don't really know what Dano's doing. Yeah, we'll go back on board with Big C. Of course, he'll be flying in sector 2 for home. He's in a McLaren. Not a bad car with the chassis. Good evening, Aaron. It's a shame Sunderland lost. Oh, yellow flag is set to 2 now. Oh, and it's on to the podium again. Oh well, you've got plenty more years. Brexit seemingly losing time in a straight line, obviously, because Renault Power versus no engine they have. Renault Power. Oh, Renault Power versus Renault Power. Yeah. Never mind, they're equal. Yes, they did. Oh, I think I hear. Oh, I heard something from the Dre area. Now Big C is within a second. Now Big C will have to probably try and get him in the middle sector, I would think, because I don't see the McLaren outpacing a Renault in a straight line. So because he's closing in. Oh, that makes it sound a bit dodgy though, Dre. No Big C with DRS, still too far away. Sure. Alright, Easy with a 3-second time penalty. Isn't really near anyone, but is 2.6 behind Game Free Cup. This race has definitely reached a dull point. Big C just trailing behind. Alright. What do you mean by classic Spa? Nothing much happening, you mean? As they start lap 15, 8 laps to go. Big C is getting closer and closer. The Big C seems to be losing time in a straight line, which isn't going to help him. Because he's closing 3 tenths behind, 2 tenths behind. And now Big C once again loses time. This reminds me of the Monaco GP in real life. I'm not trying to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it, but you should really watch it. Who? Who fish? Oh, well, Dre. Well, I haven't really spoilt it. I haven't really said anything. I've just said this race is a lot like, or this battle is a lot like Monaco. He's getting close, but then as soon as a straight kicks in, Poundy's just like bye bye. So we're now down a straight. Big C is closing, but still too far away for a lunge. No, I want about the battle. No. Big C, they're going for it this time around the outside. He just doesn't seem to have the pace. He's going to pull to the outside, though he's eventually got far enough, and he takes the lead around the outside of turn 1. Well done to him. And that knows left the session once again. And now I don't think we'll see anything for the remainder of the race. Come on, yes, what a goal, what are you about? What you want about? What goal? Oh, not goal, goat. Oh, well, I didn't read it right. Yes, I do know. I do know. I just didn't. Didn't see it correctly. Calm yourself. Hardy's slowly losing track. Right. Just wondering what I'm tapping is my phone. Yeah, let's just have a talk in the chat as nothing is happening in this race. Literally. Yeah, you can cheer Party on, but I personally don't think as it takes to win. I'm not going to check their penalties, but I'll check everyone else, because I'm actually that bored. So, who's left? Cheetah has our penalty. OTP has our penalty. Dano has our penalty. Aaron has no penalties. Blue Mosquito has no penalties. Jamie has no penalties. Lordy has 2 penalties. Oogie Azim has a penalty. Game Freaker has a penalty. Now, should I check these 2 or not? Party's back within DRS. And isn't close enough. Oh, is there a battle? Was there a battle? No. Screw it, I think I might. So, Powdy has no penalties. Big C. No penalties. So it is a straight race to the finish. It's no penalties. So it's a straight race to the finish. Oh my God, Powdy! Wow. Getting really nice and cozy, tucked up behind Connor there. Powdy only 3 attempts back. He will have DRS and should get the move done quite comfortably. And this means Big C will have to try as hard as he can to try and keep that lead. Now breaking down it at the exit of the Kemmel Straight. Powdy retakes the lead with 1 more lap to go. Who will win? Put your predictions down in the comments between Powdy and Big C. I believe Powdy may win. I'm going back on what I said earlier, but oh well. And Connor seems to be losing time in that middle sector. He's gaining again. This is going to be close. This is going to go into the final lap. As it now enter sector 3. This is where Powdy needs to just floor it. Now starting the final lap, Powdy will lead, but will he lead crossing the line next lap? This lap will be important for both of them, as it will put them pretty much both in championship contention, as they're both down there. Big C locks up into 1, but he is still close enough. Powdy's going to have to defend this with all he's got. Powdy's just not, he's not got far enough away from Connor. Connor's a slight wobble though. DRS enabled for Connor, whether he go down the side or not. He's not actually gaining enough. He's not gained enough. So Powdy keeps the lead for now. Big C needs a powerful middle and final set of middle sector so he can perhaps get him in the bus stop chicane. Gap is only 2 attempts. Connor could go for it here on the exit of Pill 1 if he nails it. Nailed it, but he is still easily with him. Drake Cabler went upside down, literally. Yeah, it is all or nothing. The gap's 3 attempts. Oh, Powdy touches the grass. That is going to slow him down. He really launched it from 2.5 attempts back. No, he doesn't. Powdy goes straight on. I don't think he's going to be able to get it though. And Powdy will win the... Oh, wait. Oh, off a 10th. Powdy wins. I don't even know what happened to him on the exit there. Half a 10th on the dot. Powdy wins. Big C second. Game Freaker third. Oogie fourth. Jamie fifth. Lordy sixth. Oh, Blue Mosquito sixth. Lordy seventh. They're in eighth. OTP will get 9th. So OTP 9th and Cheetah 10th. That's somehow leveled up for that. But yeah, Party wins by half a tenth of a big seat. Game Freak at 3rd, Oogie 4th, Jamie 5th, Blue Mosquito 6th, Lordy 7th, 8th, Aaron 9th onto the podium, and 10th, Cheetah. They are finishers. People who didn't finish: Dano, QPR Beasts, AMS, Fraggle, and Cablo. Best DNF goes to Cablo. I'll invite the top 3. If you can hear a mic shuffling, it is Drebe. So let me just get it. It's a big C. Game Freaker. Okay, so everyone is invited.
Alright, lads.
Hello. Just wait and see if Game Freaker comes in.
My voice. Jeez, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, no, good fun.
I lit it up at the last corner as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm thinking it's all over here. Oh.
Yeah, no, I messed up the route on the final lap side because the tyres were gone, but the straight line speed was...
Yeah, I know your straight line speed was going to be lacking. That was my one chance.
But I had to save up the airs as well quite a lot, because the harvesting of the hairs in the McLaren is shite, so yeah, that's why I took a few laps to make sure I could pull away in the sector, but I couldn't really
your pace was better than mine though there on the whites, no doubt, like, you were a lot quicker than me.
Yeah, the mediums were good.
I was struggling on them, I just couldn't get them going. Like, they got better for me as the stint went on, but just... That was intense. Good race though.
Yeah. That's why we're here.
I was managing fuel hours, everything, just trying to get it there. Because everyone was in the same boat. It's very heavy on ours for that track, in fairness.
Right, I guess I can start the interviews now. Has Game Freak even joined?
He didn't speak, so...
Oh, never mind then. Who should I start with? I'll start with Big C, because, you know, you were second. How does it feel to be half a tenth off the win?
Yeah, no, I mean, very happy. It was a really good race. Supersoft were quite tricky. I lost a couple of seconds when, I don't know if you saw Louis has lost it.
Yeah, sorry.
So I lost about 2-3 seconds there. But yeah, the medium pace was quite strong. Like the tyre warm-up was really good. So yeah, the pace, as you saw, was really good. And yeah, it was just a case of trying to get to cardio. And once I got to him, it was just a case of just make sure I save up a lot of airs. So I got him. Thankfully, he didn't defend too hard, and I broke the DRS. But yeah, I just couldn't really continue to break the DRS. Like he just kept getting back, and yeah, the airs was quite difficult to manage. So yeah, I mean, obviously to miss out by such a small margin is a shame. But no, it was a great battle. Paddy was very clean, fair race. So yeah, it was a nice change, and yeah, the McLaren was pretty good. So I'm glad I was given the opportunity to race in it.
One more question I've got for you for now is what was going through your head when you saw Audi on the final lap, final corner get a horrible exit, which actually led to the gap dropping?
Well, you always hope, but yeah, I don't think it was a bit it was too big of a gap. So, but it was good that I finished so close, I guess. But I never thought that he was gonna lose it unless he flat out fuel or whatever. But no, it was good, and Audi drove very well to get no penalties as well. You know, it's very easy up our route, especially on a pad like he is. I believe. You know, it's easy to lose it, but you know he did a good job, so fair play, and I'm happy to get some good points.
Okay, moving on to Party. Congrats on the win. What was going through your head on the final lap trying to defend from Connor?
Well, I made sure I had enough hours for the last long straight because I knew Connor's straight line speed was down, like, so I knew if I could get off that last corner into the long straight, the last real long straight, we say get off that at the end of sector 2, if I got off that corner well, I knew I'd nearly have it, but I was sure he was going to have one out lunge at the last because I thought he was close enough, so I put it into hot lap and I tried to brake as late as I could, but I broke too late and that compromised my exit then to the last corner. And I let it up a bit then coming out of the last corner because I should have been in none really rather than hot lap, but I was trying to give it everything because I knew he was going to come in close. I was close on everything myself as well, hours and fuel. But same as Connor, it was a great battle really. I pushed out as hard as I could at the start and the supers. I was a bit surprised to get pole. I didn't think I would get pole. And a few of the faster cars kind of seemed to have issues with disconnections and crashes and stuff, so that helped me get the gap. But on the mediums, I mean, Connor was clearly a lot quicker, like he was catching me, he was giving it everything at that stage. I was pushing as hard as I could not to let him to get into the slipstream, because I knew he'd save his hours, and when he overtook me then I just broke a bit too early. I was kind of defended the inside, but he had me really, I was pushing at everything. I started derating at that stage, and after that I was just trying to get back in and hopefully save enough hours, because I knew if I could get into DRS, I'd have the straight line speed. And was lucky to hold on for half a tenth at the end, but good to get a good result, so I'm happy.
Moving on. Well, not moving on, but
actually, I had a question.
Okay, where'd you come from then?
Yeah. Just got back from the grid walk. What'd I miss? But Pouty, as you alluded to, the mediums are kind of tired that not everyone, you know, kind of, it doesn't really suit everyone basically. And when Connor got by, did you feel like you could get back, or did you feel like it was, in a strange way, maybe a bit of a help because you kind of see where the pace was at on those tires?
Yeah, well, it was actually a bit of a help to me because the fact that Connor was a bit quicker meant that if I could just kind of stay in some bit of a slipstream with him, because I know I was quicker in a straight line, I could drop the hours a lot quicker, and that helped me save a lot, like for the last 2 laps, and then I had enough to run overtake on the both long straights on the last 2 laps, which was vital really to me holding on, because I knew like the straight lines, but I knew if I could have overtake, I'd be fine, and I did have it on the last lap, thanks to that, like really, because his pace was so strong, like I was able to save there. So yeah, that was actually did help me win the race there, because when he got past, I didn't think I'd catch him. I thought like he was pulling away there for a couple of laps, but I started to rein back in, as he said he was struggling with hours and that himself. So, but yeah, thankfully I just saved enough to give myself that advantage in a straight line, because the advantage that the Renault has over the McLaren in a straight line is pretty severe. So I use it to my advantage, as you do.
Fair enough, Pouty. Great drive.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers, man.
One more question I've got for the pair of you, so I'll start with you, Party. Next track is Monza. Your opinions on it?
I haven't gone well in Monza, to be honest. When I've done equal performance, so I'm hoping for a bit better. I think I have a pretty good setup for Monza, to be honest. Like I thought I had a decent enough setup here. So, but the race has never really gone well for me in Monza. So I'll hope for a little bit better in this one. But I don't know what car I'll have yet. It'll be a good race anyway, either way. So I look forward to it. It's always a good track, Monza. So hope for some similar level of race, and it'll be enough, really.
Yeah, depends what car I'm in really. My car race isn't usually that good, and the super soft's quite marginal really, especially on the super softs. So yeah, if I'm in the Williams, I guess it must be a case of trying to get a few points, and then the McLaren, well, I don't know what it could go either way, I guess, depending on track position, because if I was lower down, you know, I would have been swamped by like Aaron, who was quite slow, and was like 1 second slower than me in qualifying, so it just depends what car I'm in, but yeah, Monza's should be fun.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, do you expect to be in the same cars, you know, same allocation, but Connor, would you actually prefer to be in the Williams at Monza?
Yeah, I mean, for this race, it was a case of having the McLaren or Williams. That was sort of my choice. Like AMS decided to go in the Williams, but I thought I'd go for McLaren because it's something a bit different. And yeah, I thought in the race it'd be a lot easier because in Brazil the pace, and even in Canada the pace in qualifying, like the Williams is good for a qualifying lap. Well, I say it's good, but you can get a quality lap out of it. But like a race, but when the tyres wear, the Williams is very difficult. So yeah, I guess for a race you want the McLaren, albeit having someone's slipstream to cling on, and like for a quality lap, I think the Williams, obviously around here, Canada, etc., would be quite good overall lap. But yeah.
But Powdy, do you expect to be in the Renault again, or do you expect to be maybe in something a bit slower?
I don't know, I
like
can only have one of the midfields, so it'll either be Renault, Toro, Rosso, Haas, or Force India. I mean, the Force India is going to have the most straight line speed you'd imagine, but because I won, I could either get the Toro Rosso or the Haas. But I mean, either one of them 4 cars are decent cars, so I mean, I can't really complain. I don't think I'll be too badly off.
Yeah, might be a bit
Toro
handicapped
Rosso,
with the Toro Rosso.
yeah, that's probably going to be the slowest one. But I mean, Haas, Renault, and Force India should all be pretty decent in a straight line, especially the Haas and the Force India. I mean, they shouldn't be too badly compromised around Monza if I mean either one of them.
Yep.
So that'll be my hope.
Okay.
See, it's all good as I said.
That'll be it for PSGL F8. 2 more rounds to go. Championship is still in the balance. That's been it for myself. Dre might be joining me next week, not just for the interviews, hopefully for the entire race. That's been it for myself, and I'll see you next week.